Media is now, I would say swarmed by 15-year-olds and even younger. So, should social media be banned for under 15-year-olds? Prominent Emirati lawyer Dr. Habib Al Mulla tweeted about a possible decision in Europe to make the minimum age for social media users to be 15 years. And the decision, of course, was being proposed by the Danish Prime Minister to protect young smartphone users from harmful content and phone addiction.
And it, of course, has divided opinion. Some agreed, while many disagreed, as it has created this kind of conversation on Twitter. One of the responses was Ahmed Al Hussein, who said there are actually better ways to protect children. Those against this decision argued that it was not practical to keep children away from technology in this day and age.
Now, this is the fun part. We posted a poll on Threads asking you guys for your opinion, and it revealed an overwhelming support for the idea of the ban.
95% of you said yes, social media should be banned for kids, while 5% said keep it, move with the times. I think put yourself in a 15-year-old shoe. Do you think that it's fair that they have the same access to social media that we have?
I think if we are going to be like, hey, you're not allowed to use social media, then they will kind of like create this like resentment and want to use it more because, whatever like your parents tell you not to do, you're going to want to do because you're going to figure out, like, want to discover, like, what is this amazing thing that my parents are telling me not to do, you know what I mean? But I think they should be using it with some supervision and as well some, I would say, monitoring, you know what I mean? Like, not everything should be open, not everything should be allowed. Maybe some awareness as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think it would be so easy to say, yes, ban social media. We had a much better life growing up as young teens without it. So why put our kids through it? We know it causes anxiety. But there are case bases for this. So I know some states in the US have tried to ban it. I wonder how far they got into it. But you're so right. Like, tell someone they can't do something and they're going to do it. And the thing is, if you're telling your 15-year-old you can't have Instagram and you're sitting there as a parent posting, making money from it, it's so much ingrained in society now that you can't just take it away. Although I wish that we could. So, but maybe like a platform that encourages positivity, maybe a different style of platform. I don't know, but you can't physically, because it's so easy to. Kids will have phones; they need it for safety. You can't just put it in an age limit because people lie. So I don't know 100%. How that they will effectively implement this, but I think it's great.
I don't think, honestly, it's something that we can avoid. I guess, as you said earlier, Casey, is that I promise all the time, like, I see my younger cousins on their phones. I go like, oh my God, like, I had a better childhood than them. But this is life. Life moves on, and life is going to change. You know what I mean? Like how our parents lived back then, it's not how we lived. And they keep on saying that all the time. Like, back in our times, we didn't have this. We walked to school. It's like, but you are being very bitter about the fact that we had buses and privileges. You know what I mean? And probably like that's how the kids are gonna think. Like, we are being bitter, just because like I feel like it's kind of like not right for us to just like maybe dictate what's better for the kids in their time and age.
It's so interesting that you say that, because we are going to be joined, happen chance, by a teenager. So let's get Suhana's opinion on this and what teenagers think. Should they be allowed social media?